Welcome to the How to Use Getpage sampling video for CA Subsystem Analyzer for DB2 for ZOS, release 19 incremental and later. In this video, we'll explain the Getpage sampling option requirements, show how to select a sampling rate, and show displays in which the sampling rate appears. Getpage sampling is a collection option that is available with product release 19 incremental and later. Getpage sampling reduces collection overhead significantly. Instead of capturing all Getpages for databases, table spaces, tables, indexes, datasets, and dataset extents, Getpage activity is sampled at the rate that you specify. Displayed Getpage values are approximated and are within 1% of the actual values 95% of the time when sufficient Getpage activity occurs. Getpage sampling is available with CA Subsystem Analyzer Release 19 Incremental with published solution RO92357 applied. In this section, we'll show the sampling process calculations and explain how to select a sampling rate. The sampling process is based on proven sample size and correction for finite population calculations. In the table, each row shows an actual object Getpage count, the minimum number of samples required for 1% accuracy with a 95% confidence level, and the number of Getpages captured at each available sampling rate. The green shaded cells indicate Getpage counts with 1% accuracy. You can select a sampling rate of 3, 6, 12, 25, 50, or 100%. A minimum number of Getpages must occur per database, tablespace, table, index, dataset, and dataset extent during an interval to ensure accuracy. For example, if you expect 70,000 or more Getpages, select 12%. At that sampling rate, 1 out of every 8 Getpages is captured. You can estimate the number of Getpages that will occur by reviewing your historical collection data. Notice that when you select 100%, sampling is not enabled and all Getpages are captured. To show where to select the sampling rate, we'll start at the CA Subsystem Analyzer main menu. Type 4 at the option prompt and press Enter to view the current collection options. The collection option settings on this screen were saved from the previous collection, and we do not need to change them at this time. Press Enter to go to the next screen. The second collection options screen includes a sampling rate setting. You can enter 100, 50, 25, 12, 6, or 3%. We'll enter 50% because we expect 10,000 or more Getpages per object during a collection interval. Type 50 and press Enter to select the sampling rate and start the collection. The SA011I message indicates that CA Subsystem Analyzer Collection has started. Next, we'll view collected data. Press F3 to return to the main menu. In this section, we show you where the sampling rate appears in various displays. Type 1 at the option prompt of the main menu and press Enter to view current interval data. The object view of the database activity display shows information about Getpage requests, physical I/O activity, and buffer pool hit ratios. Notice that the SAMP field shows the 50% sampling rate that we selected for the collection. Next, we'll look at historical data. Press F3 to return to the main menu. Type 2 at the option prompt in the main menu and press Enter to view the list of historical data stores. The historical data store display lists the data stores that contain data collected on subsystem DB0F. Type S in the line command field for data store and press Enter to view intervals for that data store. The collection intervals are listed in the database interval summary. Notice that the SAMP column shows the 50% sampling rate that was used. Next, we'll view the database activity for one interval. Type S in the line command field for the 5th interval and press Enter. The database activity display shows Getpage request and I/O activity for the selected interval from a database perspective. Note that the sampling rate in the SAMP field is 50%. Next, we'll look at the tables that were accessed during the interval. Type S in the line command field for the first database listed and press Enter. The DB table activity display shows table metrics for the selected database. Notice that the sampling rate in the SAMP field is 50% because we are viewing data from the same interval that we originally selected. Next, we'll view table SQL activity in CA Detector. Type A in the line command field for the first table listed and press Enter. The CA Detector table SQL activity display shows SQL calls for the table in the interval that we selected previously. This data is available because synchronized CA Detector and CA Subsystem Analyzer collections have been run. Notice that the sampling rate in the SAMP field is 50%. Next, we'll look at aggregated data for multiple intervals. Press F3 4 times to return to the historical Datastore display, and then select a Datastore. You can select multiple intervals in the database interval summary to view aggregated data. Notice that two different sampling rates are shown in the SAMP column. Type S in the line command field for the first and 10th intervals and press Enter. All 10 intervals are then selected and the next display appears. The database activity display shows aggregated data for the intervals that we selected. Notice that the sampling rate in the SAMP field is 6% with an asterisk. When the selected intervals have different sampling rates, the lowest sampling rate is displayed in the SAMP field with an asterisk. Next, we'll look at data collected in a data sharing environment. Press F3 3 times to return to the main menu. Type 8 at the option prompt of the CA Subsystem Analyzer main menu and press Enter to view Datasharing Group Historical Interval Data. The Datasharing Group Historical Datastore display lists the data stores in Datasharing Group DSN-DHG. Type S in the line command field for the Demo2 Datastore and press Enter to view its interval summary. The Datasharing Group Database Interval Summary lists the intervals for the data store that we selected. When an interval contains two or more Datasharing member collections that use different sampling rates, the lower sampling rate is displayed in the SAMP field with an asterisk. Next, we'll view the aggregated database activity for an interval with two member collections. Type S in the line command field for the 7th interval and press Enter. The Datasharing Group Database Activity display shows aggregated data for the interval that we selected. Notice that the value in the SAMP field is 25% with an asterisk. Next, we'll view the database activity for the members. Type M in the line command field for the first line and press Enter. The DS Members Database Activity display shows the database activity for the Datasharing Group members. Notice that for the two members, different sampling rates are shown in the SAMP column. Recall that in the two previous displays, the lower sampling rate was shown with an asterisk. This concludes the demonstration of displays. In this video, we have shown the Getpage sampling requirements, how to select a sampling rate, and where the sampling rate appears in various displays. For more information, visit docops.ca.com and select CA Subsystem Analyzer for DB2 for ZOS. Also visit support.ca.com for technical support including downloads, knowledge base articles, communities, case management, and more. Thank you for viewing this video. To learn more about this product, connect with other users, and share your own expertise, visit the CA Database Management for DB2 and IMS community at the URL shown. This concludes the video on how to use Getpage sampling.